What's up, everybody? It's your boy B32 here with the Evolved Podcast, episode 4, main show. I do believe I may or may not be right. It's me and Andrew because Brian's taking a shower and he should be on somewhere through the middle. I want to change the pictures up. Mine's Allen Iverson. Brian's is John Wall. So let's get started. Alright, what topic do you want to start first? Drugs in school?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll kick us off and you can throw input in. So basically, I told this story up on, the EVP, that's on my Call the Evolve podcast, once before, but Andrew didn't upload it, which got me mad. He refused to upload the first episode. But
What?
me and Brian did an episode. It was just me and him, and
You said Andrew.
Oh, I meant Brian, I'm sorry. This is the first time Andrew's ever been on except for like a post show. I think. Post show and pre-show. Yeah, this is the main show, right? But, alright, you know what? I'll retell the story. There's two kids in our school. I'm gonna say their name this time because I do not care at this point. Their names are Tim and Quentin. I'm not gonna say the last name because that might violate confidentiality. I still don't care though. Alright, first of all, let me give you a little backstory here. I've known Quentin since first grade. He was never a bad kid until he started hanging out with them. Or until middle school, really. He was a cool, fine kid. Good, not the best grades, but he never got in trouble. He started hanging out with Tim and, two different Tims and that kind of stuff. And then he started smoking the dope. And, basically, they stole a graduated cylinder from one of our teachers. I'm not going to say his name because it's not important information. I'm not going to say he's not important, but his name ain't important. And they stole a graduated cylinder, made a bong out of it. One of our friends told the principal, I'm not going to say her name because it doesn't matter. So basically, principal got wind of it, shook down the one kid, Tim. He had the bongs in his locker. Plural. In his locker. They gone up, they searched him, made check his shoes, everything. And then they got suspended. Alright, hold on, my Brian. What is it, Buggy? Okay, get back to mommy. Brian, shut up, I'm recording.
Ain't fair, buddy. Quick ain't fair, bud. Quick ain't fair. Now, do you want me to start the actual podcast, huh?
What? Oh, I'm already recording. Me neither.
Do you want me to start the actual podcast? Cause
this is the actual podcast.
How long?
This is the main show. 3 minutes. You haven't missed much. It's nothing we haven't already talked about. And your video just cut out, but it doesn't matter because you're still Sam Cassell.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start recording the actual, thing.
Oh, you mean for your channel? Oh, this is
Okay, do your intro.
Did we do it again?
Do your intro.
Okay, I already did it once.
Yeah.
I'll do it for your video.
Hold on a sec.
Tell me when
You're gonna start it when I be like, okay. Go.
Alright. What's up, everybody? It's your boy B32 here with the Evolved Podcast, episode 4, main show. Actually, I'll say episode 3 because this is going on Brian's channel. I've already started recording. Brian hasn't. Honestly, if you want to get the whole thing, go to my channel and watch my video because mine's going to be longer. So basically what happened is, I'll just start off telling about Tim and Quentin and stuff, but we already talked about it once. So.
Hold on a second. I have to get off here real quick. Hold on a sec.
Okay. But anyway, they found the bongs in his locker.
I heard the lock on my door.
Okay, we'll be quiet for a minute so I can tell the story.
What we should do is if Trey comes down tomorrow.
Alright, let's talk about that after I get to telling the story, because you're going to get me off track. We can talk about this.
This girl just texted me and said, I like that video about the relationship thing. Are we friends?
That's your problem. Talk to yourself about it. I need to tell a story. They got suspended.
Send me hey with a heart, too.
The one kid, Quentin, his mom actually cares. His mom, I'll speak to you the story. They've been getting in trouble. They've been stealing stuff. Well, they stole a stamper, which, you probably know this story anyway, because you probably go to our school, but if not, kind of like, instead of like writing you up, like, they do write you up for BEFs, but you have to get like 3 level 1 stamps. But instead of just writing you up straight away, they'll give you a chance. They'll stamp you. And, well, they stole like 2 of the stampers. Somebody else stole the first one, but he's not relevant to this story. They got suspended. Quentin had to shovel gravel all over his driveway. He still hasn't finished it. He still has to do it.
No, he said he had a 100-acre thing that he had to spread it over across.
No, that was different. That also. This is the same suspension, but this is just a different punishment. So he has to spread gravel over his driveway. And, Tim's mom didn't say a word to him. He got to play Xbox all week. 5 days suspension, he got to play Xbox the entire time. And he still says that's trying, he's going to change. That's bull crap. I mean, alright, you know what? Alright, let's get off that topic. Let's go into a subset. Drugs in the school. Now, me and Brian talked about this once, but Andrew, well, we talked about it, but off camera. Now, both of you answer this question. Andrew, you answer it first. How many times have you heard the teachers acknowledge the fact that there's drugs in the school?
I don't think they take it as seriously as it is.
No, well, yeah, that too, but how many times have you heard them acknowledge the fact that there's drugs in the school?
Other than those presentations, not that many.
Nothing. Like, they tell you not to do drugs, but they don't acknowledge the fact that there's drugs in the school. Brian, answer the same question.
Huh? What was the question? I'm doing something on Facebook.
How many times have your teachers acknowledged the fact that there's drugs in the school?
They never do.
Exactly.
They just pass it off and let the kids deal with it.
Exactly.
Which kids really don't care. Really don't give 2 craps.
Well, let me...
Which, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but...
It is a bad thing. And
Not really. I don't acknowledge it as a bad thing.
They don't acknowledge the fact because it's not hurting the teachers. It's hurting the kids who do it and the kids who are around it every single day. We are around that kind of stuff every single day. Brian specifically sits with the pillheads at the school. He sits with the pillheads. Andrew, he sits at my table. It's just a bunch of us. We're not into that stuff. Ron sits with the dope heads. And I mean, as far as it goes,
yeah, well,
Brian, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and preach this. I ain't your daddy, but as a friend, I'm gonna sit here and tell you this: if you keep hanging with them, they're gonna get you in trouble. That's how it is.
How?
Because, no, Quentin never.
What the heck? Listen. Why is my phone making that sound? Hold on a second. Hello?
Okay, it's...
Who's this? Hey. Why? Yeah, why would you do that? My mom said that she'd take us tomorrow.
Ron, can you mute your mic real quick?
Hold on a second real quick. Shut up, Brandon. I'll shove my fist so far up. Okay, yeah, I know where you think I'm going with this. Now shut up. Now what, Trey? Yeah, we're doing a podcast right now, but go ahead.
I'm gonna keep going. So basically,
hold on a second, girl. On the phone, but you're dead. I'll call you back. What are you?
alright. I'm just shutting up the stead and stuff.
Yeah, I try to talk in a deep voice, I guess. No, dude. Okay, so no, this girl just broke this whole.
Brian,
That's that way. You're not doing a very good boy voice at all. But
Brian, please mute your mic.
But I mean, this girl, she's really pretty cool too.
Dude, we don't want to hear about this. I'm trying
She
to talk
goes
about the
south. I can't tell you because of podcast. Hold on a second.
Hey, Verno.
Okay, I think he muted his mic, quickly. So basically,
Vern.
Andrew, where did I leave off at?
Come here, Verno.
Oh yeah.
Come here, Verno.
The people that get these kids on drugs, their supposed friends who get these kids on drugs, they're the problem. Not only the people that are doing it, but the people who get the kids on it are the problem. Okay.
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Alright, well, I think she's pretty hot. Yeah, Brandon likes men, but, I'm kind. What? Oh,
Hold on.
You want to talk to Brandon? Alright, hold on.
I got my pictures too, but.
Alright, you can say stuff now, Trey.
Hold on a second.
But they be good, honey. Okay, you play this Grammy.
Alright, I'm back.
I
Sorry.
didn't put your speakerphone, that's why.
Okay, back on top.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to go.
Alright.
I was going to my room.
Well, anyway, basically, the teacher aren't on it because it's not hurting them. But anyway, back to exactly what I was on. These kids are the problem. They are the problem more than the other kids are. Kids who do it.
Hey, Brandon.
What?
Oh. Brandon.
What?
I have to wait for Trey to call back, so I hung up on him on accident.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going with that.
On accident. What? It was an accident, though, so.
Thank you.
What were we talking about? I believe in God, political views, nothing at all.
Okay, well, anyway.
Okay, languages.
That's what we're talking about.
Call Trey back, see if he answers again. Back to what were we talking about, Brandon?
Drugs in schools and how the people that are getting the drugs to the kids and getting the kids hooked on drugs are the problem. Now, let me tell you something. One of the kids I was talking about earlier said, he looked me square in the eye and told me that drugs aren't a problem if everybody does it.
But
He said he doesn't think weed is a drug. It's not a problem to him.
I don't think it is either.
It is a drug. It is a drug.
It isn't a drug. Brandon, it isn't.
Huh?
It is it's like a, what do you call it? It's the same thing as cigarettes.
Oh, they're running. They're running away from Bug already. Aiden. Yes, you did. My nephew's trying to kill the cats. Alright, put the kitties down, honey. Leave the kitties alone for a little bit. Okay, put them down. Okay, put them down. Alright, back to what we were talking about. He looked me square in the eye and told me he doesn't believe drugs are a problem. If everybody...
No, listen. I consider that... Yeah, but that is like the same thing as cigarettes. Pretty much.
Cigarettes are harmful too. My entire family smokes cigarettes. And I'm the only one that doesn't, honestly. Like my nephew.
Does that person that went to Buckwheat Festival with us do it too?
I don't know. I mean, my ex...
I don't talk to that kid. No, you're,
the blonde.
you're his uncle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's my ex-step cousin. Ex-step uncle, if you want to be technical. But, I don't know. Yeah, he rubbed snuff, I knew that. I'm not sure about cigarettes. I'm pretty sure he did. But
I don't see a problem with that.
you don't see a problem with cigarettes. Alright, so your girlfriend smoked.
No, I don't see a problem with what you just said.
What?
Chewing tobacco. Or whatever you want to call it. Is that a problem?
What? What's the problem? I was zoomed out. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not repeating myself, so it looks like you're going to screw.
Alright, I'm sorry. My 8 nephews killing the kitties. I don't know. Sorry.
There, Trace, call me
Can
back.
you be quiet for a little bit, honey?
Hello? Hey.
Alright, you know what? Screw Trey. I got to talk about.
Okay, are you riding the bus home or no?
He doesn't believe drugs are a problem. Everybody does it.
You're riding the
The
bus.
AIDS epidemic. Everybody was getting AIDS, so
Do you want to tell
apparently to
Brandon
him,
something on
AIDS
the
was
podcast?
never a problem. Drugs were never a problem.
No. Do you want Jacob to come or no? So I can tell him that my mom said he can't come. You don't want him to come? Okay, I won't tell him anything then. I won't text him back. Okay, add music. I want to add Mac Miller. How about, did you look up the Mac Miller songs?
Well, I'll be talking to you then, Andrew, because he's not committed to the podcast right now.
But, what was it?
This
Fifth Avenue or
does
something.
not
That was
believe
good one, too.
if everybody does it, it is not a problem.
I listened to Fifth Avenue. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That is an extremely common misconception in today's day and age. And you will not sit there and tell me that drugs are not a problem in every single school in the
Pouring
country.
it on.
Especially Preston High.
Wait, are you talking to me?
No, pouring it on.
What?
Oh, well.
No, it's not a country song.
I don't know.
If you put in pouring it on. No, it's not by Mac Miller though. Pouring it on. Alright, well anyway, I'll get back to the podcast. You don't forget to bring a note. Alright.
We're 17 minutes in and we can do it for about 10
I
minutes.
don't know what head I'm looking for either.
My grandma can't yell at me because she has a finger. Hey, you know what? Hold on, I gotta say something. You ain't made dinner yet. You ain't made dinner yet. Alright, yeah. Hey,
Okay.
be careful. Hey, thank you, honey. What?
Oh, I texted you when you didn't
Back,
text
my
back.
nephew gave me a cat.
I texted you that lunch.
Here, kitty, you want down, buddy? Or you want to sleep?
Do you think I should date you?
Dude, we can kind of hear you. But,
Like,
hold on, I
come
gotta
on,
explain
man.
the concept to my sister real quick. I'm gonna mute myself so I don't
I
get
tried to
sleep.
wave. I was gonna wave and then I was gonna do a little heart thing back and then. Yeah, I know, kind of would have.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
No.
Did he just say the cat?
I haven't called yet, but I've texted him, but that's all. And besides, I don't have his number anymore. I don't have yours. Because my phone has not enough memory. Everything unneeded items. Delete contact. I'm like, no, it doesn't have anything to do with it. It's everything that's on the SD card, and I have like tons of songs on my SD card, and then yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll get back to the podcast. Don't forget to bring it up. Okay. Your mom said the same thing. Yeah. Alright, bye. Hey, Brandon. Andrew.
He's not here.
Trey sounds like a little girl on the phone.
Yeah, alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm here. Kitty, can I have some private time? Thank you.
Okay, so, Trey sounds like a little girl on the phone. Did you hear him?
By the way, do I sound the same on the podcast as I do when we talk in real life?
Actually, when you're looking at you and you're talking to the person and you think you're gay, but on here you think that you're even gayer. Without looking at you.
Just be serious, dude. This is why I hate doing it with
you. Sound the same.
You try to do
You sound the same, Brandon.
That's not what
I'm gonna add somebody to this call. Actually, do you want me to add this girl to the call? I gotta ask her if she got Uber yet where she can talk.
No. Brandon, is this almost over?
Main show is pretty much over.
What did I tell you?
We've got about 10 minutes to go, and then we're done with
I told you to shut up. Grandma, you're 6.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed.
Alright, man.
Alright.
You do that. Yeah, you can leave whatever you want.
Hey, Grandma said, I guess. No more.
No! What? Okay, whatever. Alright, but anyway, I think Andrew's gonna leave, maybe, I'm not sure. It's because Ryan drives people away after he tries to be our guest. Nothing, I was just explaining something to folks. But anyway, basically, drugs is a problem. I don't care whichever way you look at it. Okay, yeah, half our school is pill and dope heads, but that doesn't matter. Don't think.
You're gonna name off some names for me so I know?
The kids you sit with at lunch. That's all I gotta say.
Trey doesn't. Jacob doesn't.
No.
I don't.
Tim claimed he rubbed snuff.
Yeah, that's all he does anymore because he doesn't have anything to do.
I was talking about you.
Remember?
I was talking about you.
What?
I was talking about you.
I'm talking about Tim.
Oh no, Tim said Tim's not going to change. I don't care.
No, Tim said that he got rid of everything, like his bong and his, like, everything.
Alright, since when have you learned
What he said.
to believe? How many times have you believed Tim?
Well, it's hard to call right there, but
No.
I think I'm gonna watch this video on YouTube.
You can count how many times you should have trusted Tim on one finger. I'm not putting Tim down. I have no problem with him. I have a problem with what he does. That's all I'm saying. I've said it before. I don't have a problem with him personally. I have a problem with what he does to other people. Same with Quentin.
My name tastes like sardines. Do these nigga.
I'm trying to say something serious to the folks.
Oh yeah, let's talk about if you go up in the hood, does that give you permission to say the hood slang? To say the slang that the hood people say.
You need to be more specific than that, but I know what you're talking about, but people at home don't.
N-word.
Yeah.
And
no, just the N-word, that's all that matters.
Cracker. And stuff like that.
Anybody can say that. That's just, it just doesn't matter.
I would like a wheat thin cracker.
Exactly. See right there.
I don't care.
Don't go on, Sean. Okay, back to what we were talking about. And extenuating circumstances, yes. Alright, there's... Andrew?
Yes.
Andrew.
He left. And right now I'm trying to do something and you're interrupting. Now what were you saying, Brandon? Trey's calling me back. Hold on a second. Hello? My bus number is 102. Yes. Correct. Yes. Well, right now we're talking about how Lil Wayne isn't gay. And how Brandon is gay. Because he asked me if he sounds the same as he does in school, and I was like, well, you can't really tell when you're on the podcast, but when you're at school, when you're talking to you in person, you can definitely tell you're gay. And then he told me to take it serious.
It's your kind of attitude that just, your goal is to put somebody
He's talking, but I can't hear him. I can just hear mumbling coming from the speakers.
Alright, is this better, Brian? Is this better?
Sport Fever 1661, and it should say the Evolved Podcast, episode 1. Because we're doing episode 2.
I got more episodes on mine, Trey. Don't listen to him. I got the newest episode on my channel.
Too, but his is too hard to remember, so I'm not going to tell you it.
It's the same thing. It's Celtics, Fab, Solinger.
No, Brandon, it's not. It's like Celtics Slinger KG 119 or something like that.
It is Celtics, Fab, Solinger.
Celtics Fab Solinger is what he just said. But, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get on Backpage.com.
Actually, Trey, no. Trey, just get on Facebook. I posted the newest video there. You can watch it on Facebook.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you later.
You didn't tell him, did you?
The Evolved Podcast, episode 1. Type in Sport Fever 1661 all together. You should.
No, you don't have the newest episode up.
No, you have to scroll down. That's why they make a scroll button on the mouse.
No, he doesn't have the newest episode up, Trey. I do. Brian doesn't.
Okay, so type in the Evolved Podcast. Wait till you see the Evolved Podcast, episode 1, and then you can see it's
just search
it's a
the
picture
Evolved Podcast.
Or the thing is me on my four-wheeler with the GoPro. That's what the picture is.
No, mine's on there too. For the record, if you Google Evolved Podcast.
And it's Chris. What? The Evolved Podcast. And you're spelling Evolved wrong, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I didn't spell it wrong. I probably did.
EVOLVED. Now I need to get to my podcast, so it's 102 tomorrow to Brian Shroud's house. Goodbye. What?
Okay.
PODCAST.
That's your money that you gave me that I stole the newspaper.
Like, right now, it's going to take me a while to upload this one, so I need to get to doing it. I need to do this.
Okay.
Bye. 102 to Brian Shroud's house. Goodbye. Jesus.
Okay, well, anyway. What
Man, dude, it's hard to get him to shut up. God. Keeps on telling me how to spell evolved and podcast and
Okay, well, anyway.
Yeah, you talk about that. I'll get on Backpage.com.
Okay, whatever. Basically, I want to promote myself a little bit as Celtics, like the team, FAB, Fab Mello, Fab, and Solinger as in Jared Solinger. So Celtics, Fab, Solinger.
Started here locally. Metro area. I'm in the Ohio. Oh my God, he's calling me back again. Why?
Turn your phone off.
Hello? Should I shut my phone off?
Yes,
Should I turn my phone off? I said I should, shouldn't I? So you quit calling so I can get this done.
Well, there's like 27 minutes on my timer.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. I am. Now leave me alone. I'll clean it up. Jeez, he said I was on my Myriad. And I was like, yes, I'm cleaning up. Okay, so I'm going to do it in the West Virginia area, I guess.
Brian, we're not calling transvestites. If you need to save it for next episode, because this episode's almost over.
We'll do it on okay. This episode is officially over. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye!